Well, ripped my fender liner. So yesterday I was driving home, and because this is a upgrade bumper, it didn't have like the spot for the fender liner and all that stuff, so it got kind of ripped out, and it was already dangling before. So I just cut it out, zip tied it, and then here it is. I'm not sure if I can run fender liner with the wide body. Here's the bumper. Alright, what is up guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. If you guys are new, please subscribe to the channel. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as much as possible. I'm a high school student, so sometimes it's hard to post and it's hard to make content, but this is my 2000 Toyota MR2 Spyder. It's looking a bit rough, it's in the process. Got a lot of work to do. So today, if you haven't watched the previous video, I installed this CL Performance J-Race front bumper with a nice tow hook. And it's really good fitment, looks great, looks so much better, and it's low. I'm scraping everywhere. As you saw, I'm rubbing on my fender liner. I cut that all out, so I drove it, and it's fine now. But I'm gonna be installing this wide body. So this video I showed me drilling and putting all this hardware in with the rubber well nuts. If you guys don't know what these are, these basically are like self-locking nuts. So basically they scrunch up against the back. I'll show you guys, but you guys can do some research on that. It's a lot of what a lot of people do for their wide bodies. So I got a couple saws, and a lot of people use grinder. A lot of people use angle grinders for this, but the right method is to use one of those jigsaws over there and use a metal blade. So like a 21 to 24 tooth works great for this apparently. And you cut these, and it'll look a lot better. It'll be a lot better. And the cut will be a lot smoother and more accurate. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna jack up the car a little bit so I don't cut my tire, even though these wheels are going away and I'm getting new wheels, so a couple of days they're still on their way. And we're gonna try to do that hood vent today. So yep, I'm gonna jack up the car right now. Got my little chair because it is 80 degrees. 80 degrees already, and it's 10 a.m. so it's getting pretty warm out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and jack it up. Put you guys over here. All right, now that I got all the got it all jacked up, I'm gonna put the tape along this whole area, and that way I can draw and write and all that stuff. So let's do that. Alright, so I drew my line. I'm not sure if I need to cut the bumper for now. For now, I'm not going to, but because this is a mounting tab right here. But if I do, then I'll have to buy one of those quick latch things, so I don't have a sagging bumper, so I can have it there. But yeah, I'm just gonna start cutting right now. It's kind of a scary process, but I got a full set now, so. Alright, so I was just double checking everything. I put my hole, this the hole that I'm drilling. Drill a small hole, and then we'll put one bolt through, and that'll hold it, and then put one bolt at a time, and hopefully it'll turn out good. Alright, so I got one bolt in. Basically what makes this cool is, I'm gonna loosen this out. So basically I drill a really big hole, and these little rubber nuts right here, this basically goes into this is pretty big, so it sits in there. Make sure it's a tight, snug fit. Basically when you put it in, make sure it's tight, and you just tighten down the bolt, tighten down your fender, and basically as you tighten up, this rubber part scrunches up and basically holds it like a nut, and you don't have to put your hand with a wrench or anything back behind there. And this is definitely the best way I've seen people do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill some holes, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. And push it in. looks like that. And now when I go to install the wide body, alright, so I just got 3 anchoring points on this fender, so the fitment is actually really flush right now. Let me show you guys. Look at that. It's wide body. It's on jack, so it looks a little weird, but the fitment's pretty good overall. I haven't even put this bolt in. When I put this bolt in, it pushes against. Yeah, but these, even with 3 bolts, this thing is like really solid. So yeah, the front is like that much wider. Damn, he's airing out. Okay. Did you do that just for the video? Yeah. Oh, yes, that sound too.
Day 2.
Look at that. That was the front 2 fenders. Today what I want to do is I want to do the rear fenders. So up there. And since I already did the fronts, this should be a lot easier. Should go a lot faster. So I'm gonna go ahead and install those kind of the same way I did the fronts. But the only difference is that before I didn't cut the bumper because I don't want to risk like cutting too much, but as I was looking at it, I do need to cut the bumper. So if I have time today, I'm gonna try to cut that front bumper, and hopefully I can do the hood also with the upgrade Lotus vent. So we have a lot to do today. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I got a cut. Now it lines up perfectly with the gas tank, but that cut down there I'm not very happy with. It's straight, but like I said, the diffuser, not the diffuser, the side skirt comes out a lot, like I said. So that's why I had to clearance it, but because of that there's like a gap. So hopefully that rubber lining takes care of it and I can make it look okay. But now there's no gap over there. The fitment is actually really good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drill the holes. This should be pretty easy. Most cars in the rear, they have like a double layer because usually this piece you can't bolt off, but on the MR2 you can. So I guess they just bracketed one of the fender pieces with this bracket. So I'm just gonna cut this edge off right here and then bend it up and it'll be out of the way. So, but the rest of the cut looks pretty good overall. So yeah, a lot of cutting to do in the back, like it usually is, but right. So I cut it and I bent it up out of the way. You can't even see it. I'm gonna cut these with scissors, and I'm probably gonna still use the fender liner. So now it's time to drill. Man, my car is getting dirty, but yep, let's do this. All right, after you get like 2 bolts in, honestly, it's a piece of cake after that. But look how wide this thing is in the rear. Oh my goodness. Anyways, after this is super easy. Look how good it lines up with the gas tank. Like, whoa. After this, you can just put a drill bit into each hole and just start drilling all of them, and then take off the fender flare and then just drill all of them out. Super easy. So the next clip, it'll be all done. Alright, so I got all the rubber weld nuts in. Time to mount the fender. Man, the fitment in the rear is even better than the front. Like, there's like actual no gaps. Like, I'm actually really happy with that side. Hopefully the other rear flare looks like that too. While I had the car lifted, I decided to just, I said might as well just cut the bumper too. So I cut that, way more clearance there. Should have no rubbing issues. And if I do, I can just cut more. So put on that flare, and then I'll catch you guys at the end.